And we are live. Welcome to the Geek Speak podcast. On today's podcast, what we're going to talk about, we're going to be talking about the top 25 super tools. And as you can see, we're working remote. We're in Web Mobile Fusion home office. We got some drawings and paintings and all kinds of things on the back whiteboard. But we are going to make this happen because I want to share with you guys what these super tools are that you could be using in your business right now, because everybody's going through the COVID-19 coronavirus. A lot of this stuff is going on, and you need some tools that you need to use that I think you can use that'll be beneficial for you. Let's just jump right on in with the number one super tool that I think that you could use, and that's Uber Suggest. So if you go to ubersuggest.com, this is a website that was built by Neil Patel, and Neil Patel is an SEO expert that's out there right now, and he's been around for years. But what this website allows you to do, if you're writing content, if you're looking for, and I can just go and pull this up right now. So I'm going to go online and I'm going to pull up Uber Suggest, because it's a critical tool that if you're putting up content anywhere online, then you need to be used more keywords. So if you're doing Google AdWords, if you're doing SEO, if you're writing content, this is perfect. So really all you need to do, put your domain in. So I'm going to put in Web Mobile Fusion, webmobilefusion.com. You put your domain in, you hit a search there, and then what's going to come back is all the details behind the scenes of your domain. So it's going to give you an overview of your domain, organic keywords, the monthly organic traffic you get, your domain score, backlinks, keyword ideas, content ideas, top pages. It even gives you a site audit. So if I click on the site audit, then it's going to start crawling your website, sort of like a SEM rush type tool, and it's all built in. Well, there's a free portion of this. If you're going to be using and getting any content out there for your business during this period in time when everybody's at home, I suggest Uber Suggest. So that's one tool that I think that you guys definitely need to use. What I'm going to do is I'll just screenshot what Web Mobile Fusion is coming back with, so that way you guys could see some of that and see what tools I have, how our website comes back. We got a lot of work to do. So the next super tool that's out there that I think a lot of people need to use, you may or may not know about it, and that is Google Alerts. So Google Alerts is really just a tool where you can track your name for mentions out there that's online. You want to make sure that you're tracking your name. So for example, again, I'm going to use Web Mobile Fusion, use myself, Lincoln Parks. So if I create an alert and I use that alert to send me notifications every day. So I get notifications if someone talks about me online, or they mention my name on social media, or mention my company, or any of my customers, they mention the customers, then we want to make sure that we are using Google Alerts, because they're going to send us an alert back. And then we could see where that's coming from, and then sort of track that down and see what's going on. So for reputational, from a reputational perspective, you want to definitely use Google Alerts. The next one, that is a real super tool. I mean, it's a phenomenal tool, and that's Canva. If you're like me and you're not a graphic designer, now I have graphic designers that I work with, but if you're like me and you're not a graphic designer, I am not. Use Canva, canva.com. I mean, go there. You can create, I mean, they have templates for everything. And it's pretty simple, pretty easy. And I think it's really a good way on, if you want to get you're a novice like me, when it comes to creating graphics and putting stuff out there, use Canva. Now they do have paid versions of this, and let me just pull up Canva. So I go to canva.com, and I'm going to pull that up real quick. And they do have I think at one point they had a free version of this, but I can't tell you right now. I think they do have the free version of Canva, right? And then so you can start creating graphics. The paid version, so they have a pro version. I'm on their website right now. So there's a free version that you can use, create as many graphics, 8,000 plus free templates that are in there. Then you got the pro version, which is $12.95 per month, and then you have the enterprise version, which is $30 a month. The pro version, if you have a team of folks that you're going to be working on, you guys are going to be collaborating and working together on graphics and design and putting posters and social media graphics. That's what I use it for a lot of social media graphics that I can do on my own real quickly and knock out. So I create some templates, have those templates done, and then I could just plug and play and use those for the website. So make sure you use Canva. Another thing is Unsplash. Now, I don't know if you guys have heard about Unsplash before, but what it is, Unsplash is a free repository for images. So photos of everything. So you just go there, I'm on their website, wallpapers, textures and patterns, nature, current events, architecture, business work, film, animals, travel, fashion, food and drink, spirituality, experimental, people, health. Love to the photographers. So shout them out. If you use their stuff on social media or you use their stuff anywhere, shout them out when you use it, because you're just building up the network. So that's another not exactly a tool per se, but it is something that I think is phenomenal that a lot of people, especially if you're looking for social media graphics and you're looking for graphics that you're going to use on your website or whatever, go and use Unsplash. The next one that I think everybody know about is Google Analytics, and this is number 5. Now, I'm not ranking these in any like top to bottom or anything like that, but what I am doing is I'm just giving these to you so you know what you can use and what you can't use. So Google Analytics, you want to make sure that you're tracking everything on your website. You want to know who's coming, when they're staying, where they're going, what they're clicking on. If you have specific forms and stuff on your website, you could set up goals for your website. So if you don't know about this, I suggest that you look up Google Analytics and see if you could work with somebody if you don't know. But if you have WordPress, there's so many tons of plugins that you can use to tie into your website. It's ridiculous. So you can use that, on your website at any time. So that'll be phenomenal for you to use. Okay. So the next one is Sprout Social. So for social media, Sprout Social is a great tool. You can connect up all of your different platforms. You can connect up Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook. You could connect all of those things up, and it gives you the ability. Okay, so it looks like I got a call coming in, but I'm going to have to ignore the call because I'm on live right now. So we got Sprout Social, what I was talking about. So Sprout Social is a great tool for you to use. It really allows you to tie in all of your social media. So as you tie in your social media now, you can post those out. You post those out, and it's sort of like another tool like Hootsuite that you could use, but for your social media. That's one that I use. It has really good analytics and tracking on the back end, and you can schedule stuff and all that. So I think that's really good for you to use. Sprout Social is a good tool. So I'm gonna also visit their website. So a lot of these tools, I'm just gonna visit their websites so I can give you guys, the inside scoop on exactly what they're talking about. Now, I use these tools, the majority of the tools, well, pretty much all of the tools that I'm talking about, I've already used. So the ones that I've covered so far is Uber Suggest, Google Alerts, Canva for your graphics, Google Analytics, and now I'm on Sprout Social. So Sprout Social, like I said, is a really good tool that you can use. Messages come in, you can set up different tasks. You have your different publishing that you could do to your different channels. There's even a listening tool in there. I think that's an add-on payment as a listening tool, so you can use that as well. Got another call coming in, and what I should have done is during this time I should have not I should have put my phone on silent, because everybody's deciding to call me right now when I'm on the thing. So I'm going to put my phone on do not disturb, which I should have done, guys, before ahead of time, and I didn't do that. So now it's on do not disturb. So so we're there now, and that was Sprout Social. So the next tool we have here is Meet Edgar. Meet Edgar is a great new tool that I've been using, and it is phenomenal. So what Meet Edgar allows you to do is it allows you to schedule content and take that content and publish that content. So you can put it in a different queue. You have multiple categories. You could schedule it out, and this goes out. So normally, like some of the social media tools, you put it out there, and then after the date passes, then that content is gone. But with social media, you know, it's so noisy right now. A lot of people are talking all over. They're talking about social media. So and great tool. I'm logged into my version of it right now. I'll probably screenshot that and show you guys what that looks like. But that's also a great tool. Then the next two tools are chat bots. So you have ManyChat. ManyChat is another chat bot. Is a chatbot software that's really good. So right now, during this coronavirus and COVID-19, looking to implement a chatbot on your website that could really answer questions and really automate some things for you is great. So I think that's a really great tool. There's some examples that they have set up on their website to sell products, to qualify people, qualify leads, send coupons, take reservations, collect contact information, remarket to cart abandon. This is if you're an e-commerce store, quote customers, have an about us, share recipes, menus, contact us, our locations. It's jam-packed. So using ManyChat is another good tool that you could use for your business during this time. That's going to help you out. So another chatbot feature also is Intercom. Now I'm really familiar with Intercom because that's one of the tools that I use on a daily basis right now. So I'm on their website, and as you can see, you know, the operator pops up and asks you if you want to learn something new, or you're a current customer, or you're just browsing. You choose those and you build this in the back end. You do the same thing in ManyChat, but you build this in the back end, and then you can route people to where you want them to go, to different customer service teams, or go to a specific queue, or wherever you want people to go. And that really is a good thing. Helps people out a lot when you're going and doing that. And so let's continue now. So the next tool that we have is Lead Pages. Oh my goodness, Lead Pages is a platform that allows you to build landing pages. Now they've even gone into where you can build full-blown websites inside of Lead Pages. You can use this to, you know, build off of your website. If you have product launches or product pages that you have, Lead Pages is a great tool for that. So check out leadpages.com. It's really, really great tool, phenomenal tool that you could use for your business. The next one is number 11 is Trello. Trello is a great tool. I think Trello will allow you to, you know, if you're like for us as a small agency that's working with community banks and working with small business owners, then Trello allows us to, you know, track where we are in different buckets with each customer. So that's how we use it. We use it when we start a new project. Then we have in different categories, so we can know, everybody on the team can know exactly where we are. So they check the Trello boards, and the Trello boards allow us to do that. So that's something just like another tool called Asana, which is another project management tool, but you can use this for anything. You can use this for, tracking your blog posts. You could use this for content management. You could use it for a ton of things. We use it with our customers. So that's Trello. So the next tool we have is called SurveyMonkey. And you guys have probably heard about SurveyMonkey, where you can create surveys, send them out to your audience, get feedback back, which is critically important, and that is a real good thing that you should be using and doing for your business and for your clients as well. Because if you want to create some content, you don't know what to create a survey, send it out to them, and guess what? They're going to tell you exactly what they're looking for, and you just answer those questions. That's pretty much it. You're answering those questions. So that's another great tool. Now, so we're going to end up this session with the 13th tool, and then I'm going to do a part 2 to this series, which is going to continue 14 through 25. So these are the first 14 tools, and the first 13 tools, and this one is Google Search Console. So Google Search Console is also used for keyword analysis. If you're a webmaster, you would go to google.com/webmasters, Google Search Console. Make sure your website that you just got disconnected there a little bit on the live stream, but Google Search Console is good to tell you where you're ranking for certain keywords, so it can help you out with your SEO. So that's also another great resource that you need. So guys, I'm going to stop right there on number 13. So let's recap where we came from. Number 1, and like I said, these aren't ranked from top to bottom. I'm just listing out a couple super tools that you could use. And then on part 2, we're going to go from 14 to 25. So 1 to 13 is Ubersuggest, Google Alerts, Canva, Unsplash, Google Analytics, Sprout Social, MeetEdgar, ManyChat, Intercom, Lead Pages, Trello, SurveyMonkey, and Google Search Console. So these are some tools super tools that things are going on right now with COVID-19 happening. We are all at home. We're sheltering in place. And if you want to get your business out there, I think what's going to happen is, if you are innovating and you are creating and you're using some of these super tools to help your business get out there and help your clients get out there and get them in front of people, what's going to happen after this is all over is you're going to rise to the top. You're going to be one of the ones that's rising to the top. And it's only because you've been creative. And I want to give you the tools and the resources to be able to do that. So those were the first 13 tools. I hope you guys tune in next Friday. I'm going to share the list from 14 to 25. That's gonna give you the full top 25 super tools for 2020 from Web Mobile Fusion, Lincoln Parks. Thank you guys for joining today, and I hope to see you next week, Friday. Take care.